Let's get a close up. Ooh. Hello. Okay, hello. It has been a while since we sat down, girl. How are you doing? For my girlies that have been around, do you notice anything different? All right, let's get into it. As you can see by the title of this video, we are gonna be answering some questions about my new look, which is really like an old look because before I was locked, I had loose natural hair and I wore my hair straight all the time, but it's been like 7 years. Yeah, girl, we just got a silk press today, actually. I had an appointment this afternoon and I figured why not sit down and record this video? It would be perfect. Go ahead and take a moment to subscribe to my channel. We are a growing community. I would love to have you. You are bound to have a good time, girl. So without further ado, let's hop into today's video. All right, so first of all, girl, if you got a drink, pour you up a little drink. I have me a mocktail. This is my first time trying this particular mocktail. It is Cafe Carnival, espresso martini, coffee, cocoa, vanilla, alcohol free, and this is what it looks like. It is GMO free, gluten free, allergen free, alcohol free, vegan, nitro charged, no high fructose corn syrup, no preservatives, less than 99 calories per can, so it's 98 calories, no artificial colors or flavors, and it has coffee in it. And I'm actually really tired right now. I'm about to go ahead and open this. I'm gonna pour it over ice because I just went to buy it and it was not refrigerated, so. Ooh. Y'all heard that? Smells really good. So we're gonna go ahead and pour her up. Okay. Look at that, perfect pour. Cheers to our little girls chat today. Let's see how it tastes. That's good. For my girlies that love the taste of coffee, you will really enjoyed it. When I used to drink, I loved getting espresso martinis. That's really, really good. Ooh! The silk press is pressing, babes. Do you see it? I feel like I should, because the lighting is changing, the sun is setting. Hold on. And I'm just setting up my ring light. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. Let's get a look at what the hair looks like right now. Girl, I went to a new stylist today and I found my girl. She pressed the heck out of my hair. And the girl that cut my hair did an amazing job as well. Like, she slayed my haircut. So let's get into the questions, girl. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at earthangelashley_. That's where you get to like interact with me in real time. And if you ever want to participate in videos like this where I'm asking questions and y'all want to know the answer to them, head on over to my Instagram. Also follow me on TikTok, earthangelashley_ because I be having a lot of fun on TikTok. And yeah, I think there were about 25 maybe. So last week on Instagram, I asked my followers what y'all want to know. I posted a video of like a soft launch of me. It was like an elevator video of me like showing my hair. This was 3 weeks ago. I guess I give a little bit of context. So basically, y'all know I had locks. The whole purpose of this video, we're asking why I comb my locks down. After I combed my locks down for 2 months, I had a protective style. I had Marley twist, where they're like, what are they called? Island twist. The Marley twist with the curly hair on the ends and throughout the hair. Love that hairstyle. It was perfect to get me through the summertime. And then I knew once I was done with that hairstyle that I was gonna want to like wear my hair pressed out. Like right after I locked my hair or unlocked my hair was like here. So it was like at my armpit, like right above my boobs. And that was from when I cut my hair during the unlock process. But basically when I comb my locks out, my hair was here after cutting my locks in half and combing them down. So just imagine if I would have combed them down at full length, my hair would have been like to my tailbone where my locks actually were before I combed them down. Right after I put the protective style in, I took them out and my hair was again here, and I was like, I want a bob. And so I went to get my hair cut into a bob, which is what you see right here. Hopefully it focuses on me. As you can see, lots of movement. She got it silky straight today. That is a little bit of like how we got here, right? I mentioned earlier in the video that like my hair was to my tailbone, my locks were to my tailbone, literally. And I will insert a picture of like in May. And I had already started the process of combing my locks down, but I was doing them from the back and the bottom so that you couldn't see them when I wore my hair down. And if I wore my hair in a ponytail, I just like wore a low ponytail so you couldn't see that I was like doing this process. Oh, one other thing I'll mention is that I didn't tell anybody that I was doing this. The only person I told was my loctician. And that was because like she was used to me consistently booking every 6 weeks to get my maintenance done, but I had to tell her, of course. I kept this very sacred to me. It was a very sacred and beautiful journey, and I'm so happy I did. The reason I did that is because I didn't want anyone's opinions. I didn't want anyone trying to like discourage me or like put their opinion of me making this decision onto me. I didn't want that projected onto me, so I kept it to myself. I was very intentional about that. Oh, and I randomly told this stranger when I was shopping in Nordstrom. She came up to me, and this was like maybe midway through the process. At this point, it was harder for me to hide it, and I was wearing a hat. And she came up to me and she was like, oh my God, your locks are so beautiful. Like, I'm considering starting my journey. And I was like, girl, I'm actually combing mine down. But I encourage you to do it because I had a beautiful journey, and I'm still like a lock advocate. I will always be a lock advocate. I learned so much about myself throughout my journey of being locked. That was like the start of my true spiritual awakening. So hopefully this video does not discourage anyone. Let me say that as well. Like, hopefully this does not discourage anyone, because that's not what this is meant to do. This is a personal decision, a personal journey, and I hope that if you do decide to lock, that your lock journey is just as beautiful as mine was. Okay, so yeah, we have the questions here. First question. Oh my God. Okay. Why? Question mark, LOL. I loved your locks. Thank you, girl. There's a multitude of reasons why, and I feel like that's a good place to start. The main reason is because, okay, if you are new to my channel, if you are not really familiar with me, if you don't really know me like that, I am very much so a person that visualizes. You know, I'm tapped into my third eye, and I can manifest through my visualization. I've been practicing meditation for a very long time, for like 8 years at this point. And I've also, you know, practiced with different techniques to manifest, and visualization is one that tends to work the best for me because, one, I'm clairvoyant, and that's a whole nother video if y'all want to know about that. That is one of my powers, is being clairvoyant, and that is the ability to see. So when I would like sit down, this was about a year, maybe about a year and 3 months, a year and a half, something like that. I started to sit down, and when I would visualize myself in my meditation, or quantum jump into another timeline, or just like visualize my highest self, I started to visualize myself without locks. Like, that was like a little light bulb that went off for me, like, oh, okay, hold on. That's something to pay attention to. At that time, about a year and a half ago again, it's October of 2023, I like was going through this like weird phase where I just felt disconnected to my locks. Now, I know that I have been blessed with a beautiful head of hair. I've always had really, really beautiful, healthy, flourishing hair since I was a kid. I've been a loose natural girly since the age of 15. I've always been blessed with beautiful hair, no matter how I wore my hair, no matter how I styled it, no matter if I was going to get it taken care of professionally or if I was maintaining it on my own. When I locked my hair, I had so many people, and I'm telling you, over the 6 years that I was locked, there were so many people that would come up to me and compliment my hair and just be like, your lock goals. I mean, literally to the very end of my lock journey, I was getting compliments. While I appreciate how beautiful my locks were, and they were beautiful to the very end, I just personally did not feel connected to my crown anymore. I felt like I was like holding on to this identity of what a lock girl is, and I no longer identified with what a lock girl is, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It was more of like a feeling. I just got kind of tired of the look of my locks. Like, again, my locks were very healthy, very beautiful. It has nothing to do with the health of my hair. I maintained my hair. Well, I went to a loctician, the girl that started my hair back in Chicago in 2017. Her name is Caprice. Shout out to you, girl. She also recently combed down her locks, which is just like so crazy to me. She did hers in March of 2023, and I officially started the process in May, which is also another question that someone asked me. But long story short, why? It's because I started to visualize myself without locks, and then I also felt like this disconnect to my hair, to my crown. And another reason, something I think I really realized over the last year and a half, like I said, this was like a decision. This was not an impulsive decision, by the way. Like, I literally prayed on this. Once I started to visualize myself without locks, I started to pray on it. I started to really tap in and really just like make sure I was making the right decision. Throughout that journey, in that year and a half time frame, I realized that like our hair holds trauma, especially locks, because the shed hair that's supposed to fall off of you and out of your scalp, it's falling, but it's trapped in the locks. Like, my hair that was shed was just trapped in the locks, and I feel like I was weighed down by my locks. 4, I just didn't like how my locks looked anymore on me. It's like if I took my locks and put them on someone else's head or just had them laid out, I would be like, wow, they're so beautiful. And they were so beautiful. I actually still have my locks. And if you want to see what they look like, check out my vlog that I just posted about the journey of me combing my locks down. I'll have that linked in a card as well as the description below. So that's the 4 main reasons. And then honestly, because I just wanted to. And that's the beauty of, 1, being a grown-ass woman and making that decision for myself, and 2, being a Black woman whose hair is so versatile that we can do that. We can go from having a relaxer to doing a big chop to going natural and going through that journey to having locks for 6 years, and to then comb those locks down in a space where I was expressing gratitude throughout that journey. Like, just, I was joyful. It was like a joyful process for me. It was challenging, but it was a joyful process because I knew the end result would make me feel like this and how I feel today. That was a long-winded answer, but yes, that's why. Okay, next question. Hey girl, when did you unlock your hair? And she put the little brain exploding emoji. I officially made the decision in March of 2023, this year. I combed down 1 lock in March just to see like what the process would be. Girl, my hair was 22 inches long. My locks were 22 inches long. I measured it. 1 lock took me like 3 hours. I said, oh babes, okay, we're gonna take a sip on that. Yes, when I first started, 1 lock was taking like on average 3 hours. I just wanted to get a feel for what it would be like to comb down my locks. I didn't consistently start the process until like towards the end of May. Well, it was like mid-May. So from like mid-May all the way through the end of July is when I combed my locks down. So it took me almost 3 months, give or take a week or so. It took me a while because 1, I had 181 locks. I had been locked for 6 years. My locks were very, very long and they were small. I had micro locks and they were interlocks. So there you go. And I spent like a few hours a day combing them down every single day intentionally. There were some days where I maybe skipped a day or 2 days at a time, but then like towards the end of the process, I actually had to take off a week of work. Girl, yes, I had to take off a week of work so that I could make sure I was finished, because I had booked my appointment to get those, the protective style, the Marley twist. How did you get the locks out? We all want deets. Hey girl. All right, so how did I do this? Child, it was trial and error, okay? So the first lock that I combed down, I used conditioner and water. That process did not work for me. Using water and conditioner was breaking my hair off. And I know that everyone on the internet tells you to use, like, soak your hair in water and use conditioner. I was doing that for like maybe the first 10 locks, and I was realizing like I was getting so much breakage. Like I could hear it breaking, okay? And so I told y'all that my hair was at my tailbone length. It was taking so long, so I decided to cut them in half. I was like thinking like, oh, I wanna comb them down at full length so I can have this really long, beautiful, loose, natural hair. I prayed on this also. And I was like, but girl, you know that you can grow your hair really long. The proof is right here in these locks. Are you holding on to the length because of you trying to prove something to yourself or prove something to other people? I really had to tap in with myself on that. And I was like, do I really want to spend all of this time? I already know it's going to take time, but like it was literally taking 3 to 4 hours per lock because they were so long. And so I said, no, I don't want to do that. So I decided like 3 weeks into the journey that I was going to cut them in half, and I cut them to like here and comb them down from there. So that is how I did it. I cut my locks in half, used the little comb. I used conditioner and some pure coconut oil, and I combed them down. If you want to see more like behind the scenes, definitely go check out the vlog that I just posted. It should be up on my channel at this point. Okay, next question. Do you got a man? That ain't got nothing to do with my hair, okay? Oh, girl, she did her thing. Like, do you see? I'm not answering that question. Next question, why you so fine? My mama fine, y'all. But honestly, why I'm so fine? Because it's my birthright. Okay, how long did it take you? It took me about 3 months, give or take a week or so. So next question, do you have any regrets? No, none. And I thought about like the pros and cons. I weighed the pros and cons before I started the journey. Throughout the journey, I was like second guessing myself, like, am I making a mistake? And then I would pray about it and realize like, no, this is what I want to do. Like I told you guys, I didn't share this with anyone because I didn't want anyone else's feelings or opinions about my hair, because it's my hair. I didn't want anyone else to project their feelings about it to like sway my decision. Throughout the journey, I was so grateful that I had such a beautiful lock journey. Like I really truly did. From when I started the locks to the first year, and then when I started to get some hang time. I mean, throughout my lock journey, so much happened. So many beautiful things happened. I went through a lot of pain. I feel like the hair holds trauma and holds energy, and it was time for me to let it go. It's that simple. I can grow my hair back out, and if I decide I want to lock again, I can do that too. More than likely not, because honestly, I don't ever want to go through the comb down process again, and I didn't trust anyone else to do that process for me. I wanted to do that myself because I wanted to maintain the health of my hair, and I wanted to do it with patience and kindness and love. So do I have any regrets? Absolutely not. The only thing I will say is, girl, now I gotta get used to like having to worry about sweating my hair out at the gym or working out or doing any type of physical activity. That's the only thing that I'm like, damn, ugh. When I had locks, I didn't have to worry about that. I didn't have to worry about the humidity. I didn't have to worry about it raining. I didn't have to worry about sweating my hair out. I didn't have to worry about like much of anything when I had locks as it pertains to like sweating or like being active. But I'm not gonna let that stop me from being active. So yeah, let's get a close up. Ooh, a close up of the back. Stiff where? Nowhere. See the length? It's perfect. Babiana. Okay. Let me know if y'all like these types of videos, or we sitting down, kikiing, chatting it up, having our little drink, which I feel like this is making me like wake up. Cause girl, I feel a little wired right now. What's the milligrams on the caffeine in this? Because I'm feeling wired. I'm actually really excited to edit this video. I think it's gonna be fun. It tastes delicious though, and I am a girl that loves the taste of coffee. I love this. I feel like I can do these videos and put out more content, like more sit down videos, hair videos. Let me know if y'all want to do, if y'all want to see hair videos. I'm gonna be experimenting. Hello. See, yeah, this coffee got me wired. I'm like talking so fast right now. Let me know if y'all want me to do like hair videos. I'm gonna be experimenting with different styles. I'm definitely gonna be going to my girl to get like my hair done. But as far as like maintaining my hair and doing different styles, we're definitely gonna be doing that. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I be like, who is that? Did I really comb my locks down? I'm just going through to make sure I didn't miss anything, because some of these are repetitive. I think that's it, y'all. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. If anyone out there is considering combing their locks down, I encourage you to make sure that you're doing it for you and not for any other reason, or not for any reason that is not specific to you. If you are someone that is considering locking or starting your lock journey, go for it. I am a lock advocate. I will always be a lock advocate. It's damn near like a freaking growth hack. My hair grew so fast and so much in 6 years. I am so grateful for the woman that started my locks, Caprice, and the girl that is out here in Dallas. Girl, you did your thing maintaining my locks for the last 2 years. If you are someone that is considering starting your journey, go for it. I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that I answered the questions to the best of my ability. I trust that you will like this video. If you liked what you saw, show your girl some love. Be sure you are subscribed to the channel. This channel is mainly like a vlog channel, but honestly, I love sitting down talking to y'all. So comment down below if there's any topics that you want to talk about. We'll make it happen. I love my hair. Like, I am so happy. Hey. I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you. Bye.